Hello, welcome back to the channel. I can't lie, I feel pretty guilty. This show, I feel like I'm always lying about this show. I feel like I'm always apologizing for lying too, about like how often I upload these. I do try, and I usually record ahead of time. I was trying to get caught up on Daredevil to get that up on the channel. I wanted to do that. I think my plans kind of changed. I don't know what's going on with that. And so this one got put on the back burner. But I do intend to, believe me or not, I do intend to be uploading this series a bit more. Because I've been watching this for like, I don't even know. It's been a long time, and I'm only now getting to episode 20. I want to get a move on. Not that I'm trying to rush through it or anything. I'm loving the show. Like, that's the main thing. I want to get back to it. Especially since we ended off last time on such a great episode where we had, was it the third laboratory? Fourth? I can't remember. But we follow Barry's body back to this other laboratory. This is Roy and, who was it? Roy, Al, Riza, and Barry, and I think that was it. Oh, and Havoc, yeah. And we find Lust there, and she just drops a whole bunch of info for us. Like, we learned about, like, they got Philosopher's Stone hearts, and they kind of like regenerate from those, which is pretty crazy. I will say that they didn't keep her around as Havoc's girlfriend for too long. That was like a plot point that I thought was gonna be a big deal, and that's over now. So that was pretty interesting. I don't know if that's like some skip content from the manga, possibly, could be. But Barry might have died also. I was unsure about that. Maybe this time we'll find out for sure. But it'll be hard because I think Ed is about to talk to his dad. Otosan is here at Mom's grave, which is pretty crazy. We'll get to that. A lot of last episode had Riza's attachment to Roy, or her loyalty, or whatever, how much she cares about him, you know, right at the forefront. You know, they showed that a lot, and I think that's something that it's a relationship that I'm gonna get attached to. It's one that I figured would be an important one early on, or at least one that would continue to develop. I like those two. I think they're fun to watch. I like Riza. And I really like Roy. Last episode was mainly a big episode for him because he ended up killing Lust. That one was crazy. Didn't expect that one. He turned her into the immortal crumb in my air fryer, and it was pretty insane. She was extra crispy, dead as hell, I think. And it was just pretty epic. But Bradley saw it. I don't know what that means for us. I don't know what that's going to mean, but I'm sure it's no good. But Lust being gone, one more of the sins being gone is at least a positive, surely. We also learned things like Al could be on a timer. We don't know. They talked about him like possibly not being able to stay alive with his insignia, his seal. I don't know. The sigil, like, I don't know what that means. I don't know. That means that he could be on a timer. It's been a long time. It's been years since he was put into the armor, but that doesn't sound good, you know. So we gotta hurry up, get the bodies back. And then yeah, that all happened. It's pretty crazy. We're just gonna recover from that, and I think this episode we're probably gonna catch up with Ed, who again, he found his dad. Hohenheim, I think is the name, if I remember correctly. So I've been asking about this dude since episode 1. I am very, very excited to get into this one because I want answers, and I feel like this guy's gonna have them all. But yeah, before we get into it, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Anything that I missed, have forgotten, maybe, or you know, things that you'd like me to know, go ahead and drop a comment. I like reading your comments, you know. And yeah, consider all those things, and I think I'm ready to get into this, alright? So, this is episode 20, Father Before the Grave. I'm going to skip this intro. They don't give me it's so inconsistent if they're going to give me a skip intro or not. Really interested because Ed hates this guy, you know? He's expressed that pretty clearly. How long has it been? Oh! I remember Pinako, bro. I forgot about Pinako. I miss Pinako. もうてめえの居場所はねえんだよ。俺の家なんで焼いてしまったんだ。
後戻りはしないって決めたんだ。俺たちの覚悟を示すために。
違うな。見たくなかった。嫌な思い出から逃れたかった。しでかしたことの痕跡を隠したかった。
Man, you've been absent for so long. You're gonna talk like this?
逃げたな、エドワード。
What is this? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, right?
俺の若い頃にそっくりだな。
Hanging out with Pinako, man. I want answers, bro. Where have you been? What'd you talk to Izumi about? Their dog's got automail? That's kind of fun. Young Pinako, look at that. Do we know her name? Trisha?
息子たちが錬成したもの、本当にトリシャだったのか？
え？言っただろう？人の形をしてなかったって。
例えば瞳の色、髪の色。
あれはトリシャじゃなかったとでも？あの子らは
What? What?
飯も睡眠
How?
もしてずっと動ける。
うん。この印さえ傷つけなければ。
Yeah, I think Barry died, man.
爆弾付きなんだ。この体。本来他人の魂と肉体は相入れないもの。
I can't feel that crazy bad about Barry. He was like a former serial killer, you know, but he grew on me, you know. But yeah, first of all, I'm still like trying to process. He thinks that they just try to resurrect some random person and not their mom. I'm trying to remember, did they ever really have a way to... What would have made it their mom? Did they like have some of her DNA or something? I'm not sure. I can't remember the specifics of that. Because all I remember is them trying to use the components of the human body. You know, not... I don't remember exactly them saying using like material from their mom specifically.
無理に入れれば拒絶反応が起きる。それが明日なのか10年後なのか僕にもわからない。 That's so scary.
じゃあすぐにでも元に戻らないと。
いや、他のものに魂を乗せ替えて生き続けられないか。
Oh, I didn't even think about that one.
食い物もいらないんだ。便利でいいじゃないかその体。いいわ
けないでしょ。何も知らないくせに。
Good on you, Winry. These guys don't get it. These outsiders. Damn. Yeah, that'd be hard to hear. Winry's always going through it, dude. Nothing ever really directly happens to her, but she always feels like she's feeling the worst of it.
ウィンリーが先に怒るから僕は怒るタイミングを逃しっぱなしだよ。
That's a good point. Yeah, that's kind of true. He's never really one to get mad, like, first. He's got to get pushed there. It's because he's gentle like that, though.
元の体に戻れるよね。
返せよ、弟の体。返せ。何を言ってるんだ。弟をあんな体に。
Oh, he's rocking the arm and the leg.
そう。君も私と同じだ。
No. Don't even start. What's this guy's name? Sho Tucker? Just so much guilt all the time. Like, I get exhausted for him. Wait till he finds out Al's on a timer. Holy.
すまんな。俺にいいことを教えてやるよ。時期ひどいことがこの国で起こる。よその国へ逃げとけ。
He's been up to something, dude.
忠告はしたぞ。
I don't know. He's such a mystery. I feel like he might be a good guy or something, just kind of misunderstood. But he's definitely... I don't know. It must be something real important since he cares enough to want that picture of his family, but he like abandoned them for years. He just hasn't been around. So interesting. What? Huh? How long has it been? Would it still be here? Would it decompose? It was like organic, technically, right? Stumps. Ugh.
早く済まそう。
They are talking about the corpse, right? I can never remember the exact timeline, like how long ago it was. You can't look at, like... Damn, homie! I was gonna say, you can't look at them because they're anime characters, like...
もうやめよ。いや、
逃げたな。
逃げてたまるか。
Hohenheim just came in and fucked with Ed's head and then dipped. Yo, why? What is going on with him? Just from the rain? Like, he's got enough guilt and now you're gonna accuse him of running, which it is kind of true, but he does not need to hear all that. What? This whole time it was never her? What? We just brought about some rando?
これはお前の母親ではない。
Who? I'm curious who this guy would have been. Well, it was black hair, right?
死んだ人間は元に戻らない。
All the homunculi have black hair.
不可能なことだったんだ。エド、気を確かに持つんだ。
That is terrible, though, man. Everything they've gone through just for they failed worse than they ever thought. It was for nothing, for nothing. Really?
アルは元に戻れる。
Really? This is good. This is good news. Oh, it's nice they buried it.
はい、カーティス。
Missed you, girl.
どうした？先生に聞きたいことがあって。ただ。
Oh yeah, she'd know, right?
お子さんを人体錬成した時のことなんですが。それがどうした？先生、俺とアルが錬成したのは。
It'd be harder to tell with a baby.
先生が錬成して出来上がったお子さん。
She's just got probably no clue. Oh, maybe.
そうかい。息子たちは戦地でよくやっとったんだね。
Oh, that's nice that he got to tell her.
ああ、忘れとった。奴に大事な伝言があったんだ。遺言だよ、トリシャの。
Yeah, she knew about whatever he had going on as well.
守れなかったって。先に行きます。ごめんなさいって。
約束？何の？さあ、すまないがあいつに会ったら伝えといてくれ。あれでもお前たちのこと結構心配してるんだよ。一発殴った後で伝えといてやるよ。
Yeah, he is an asshole father, however he feels. Whatever Hohenheim's working on, I feel like he should just like have, I don't know, why does he feel like he needs to do it alone? Work with your kids, man. Help them get their bodies back, and then they can help you or whatever, you know? Sick of this guy.
お前らも何やってんだ。
飯食ってます。
残った鎧を引き伸ばしてった。
So does that make him like? I wonder if that makes like the rest of his armor thinner, since he can't create metal, right?
ある。リゼンブールであの時錬成したものを掘り起こしてきた。
なんでそんなことを？
結果として母さんではないということが判明した。ものを錬成したんだ。
そんな、それじゃ。
Am I? Hold on. Sorry, this is so off topic. Is Ed's voice actress Hanji?
そしてお前が元に戻れるという確信を得た。
This whole time, I swear, if I check this after and it's Hanji, that's crazy that I wouldn't have known because she's got such an iconic voice.
ウェンリオ。
That feels right.
嫁にすんのどっちだって兄弟喧嘩したことを。
Oh yeah, they did mention that.
屋上で話したやつ？
ああ、あるを振ったんだって。
うん、振った振った。
その理由は。
私より背の低い男はいる。
Wait, I thought I thought Al was taller than him even then.
俺の知らないことをアルが知っていて、同じことをウィンリーも覚えているってことは本当にあった出来事だ。
Okay.
本当にあったことを覚えてるんだから、本物のアルだってことだよ。あの扉から魂のみだが、ちゃんとお前を引っ張り出すことができた。扉の向こうから取り戻せるはずだ。
Okay. It's a good line of reasoning.
なお肉体が存在。
Oh, yeah, yeah, hey!
思い出して。
あの時僕だ。あそこには僕がいた。
だから魂の時と同様、肉体も引っ張り出せばいいんだ。
母さんだと思っていたものの中から。
Yeah, true. I forgot about that.
あれに入っていたのはお前だったのか。
What?
拒絶反応のせいで魂が定着しなかったんだ。
Whoa. Oh, man. Okay. Things are getting pieced together here.
エルリック様、イズミ・カーティス様からお電話です。
Oh, nice.
旦那の家系を調べてみた。錬成されたあの子の肌の色、共に私たち夫婦から生まれるはずのないものだった。アルの体を取り戻せる確信と、死んだ人間を蘇らせることは不可能。そもそもできないことか。エド。はい。ありがとう。
So was what they made a homunculus, I wonder? And I wonder if souls are injected into them, into the homunculi. This is a lot to take in right now.
なんて
Because they're always removing people's souls, aren't they? Or and presumably in the fifth laboratory with 66 and the other one. There are examples of that.
あの日からずっと自分を責めてきた。母さんをあんな姿にして殺したのは僕だと。
俺もだよ、アル。
僕は母さんを殺してはいなかった。
泉。
救われた気がするんだ。
This is a pretty big revelation.
二度殺してはいなかった。
Wow.
俺がお前の体をそんな風にしたのは事実。
あれは賛同した僕も同罪なんだから、一人で背負ってるようなこと言わないでよ。何でも一人で抱え込んで、自分のことで他の人が犠牲になるのは嫌なんだよ。ヒューズさんの時だって。
Wow, that's all been leading up to this. I love Al's development.
人ならざる体を持っていても、自分らしく生きる人たちを見てきた。周りの人は人間として接してくれる。生身の体でもいつ事故や病気で死ぬかわからないんだ。この体でも不自由はない。そう思うようになってきた。やっぱりダメだ。一人の夜は嫌なんだ。
ああ、やってやるぞ。真理の野郎をぶっ飛ばして、あそこからお前の体を引っ張り出してやる。
We've made progress. This is good. And Al admitted, you know, to some sort of self-acceptance, which is nice. But I get it, you know.
あんなに背中大きかったっけ？
Uh-oh. Winry feeling it? Okay. That's pretty crazy. Nice episode. You see what happens, man? Hohenheim comes back for one episode for like the beginning of the episode. He was barely around, and we get all of these answers. You know, parts of answers. It's progress. We're making progress here. We're getting learned. But yeah, I don't know. We got to learn more about Hohenheim, because he's an oddball, man. But he's clearly got some sort of mission, something that he's trying to accomplish. And it's probably on the side of good, because he was able to at least warn Pinako. He cares enough about her to warn her, and he seems to, you know, he cares about the relationships that he had before. It's just, he's just consumed by whatever this goal is of his, whatever he's trying to accomplish, which I'm still very curious about. And I'm glad that they brought more, like, attention back to Trisha, because it's way back. For me, it feels like it was way back when they were hinting about her knowing more about whatever he's doing. You know, she was secretive as well, so he's still a big question mark, man. I hope Ed tells Winry about what her parents did. I don't think he got the chance to, did he? Because he told Pinako all that, so Winry would like to hear it. But then again, she might not want to hear the way that they died. I feel like, I don't know, she should know, right? So I hope that he gets the chance to tell her, because she would obviously care. It was nice to see Pinako again, though. She was an early favorite of mine. I like her a lot still. But it's so wild to me this whole time. It was never her. It was never her. That like monstrous form, like that would cause a lot of guilt, man. Thinking that you brought her back in this like weird, I don't even know. She just looked like she was suffering and in pain. But it was Al that whole time. It was Al the whole time. I don't know, man. That's really just insane. And I like that they buried the body. Interesting. It was male. And black hair. Like, that's the thing. Like, it makes me think of the homunculi, right? I mean, it's just a hair color. It could really be... There's only so many, but... That's the first thing I think of. Them being artificial humans, you know, and if we weren't bringing back someone from the dead, that's basically what we're doing, right? We're just making a body. So, without a philosopher's stone, this is probably what those guys would be. These, like, half things, you know? Like, not a full human. Just like the shell of one, I guess. Without a soul, without a philosopher's stone. Because that's what... Isn't philosopher's stones are made from humans or human souls? Fuck, it's been so long since we learned that. I got it in my notes, actually. Let me check. Damn it, what is the good of taking notes if I don't write this kind of stuff down? I feel like it's got to be in here somewhere and I just can't find it. But I can't remember exactly if it was philosopher's stones made from human souls or just like if it was human bodies. From lives, obviously, from humans. I don't know, but I don't know why Ed was so sick. Did I miss that? Is it just the rain? Like, was it just from the pain of like his stumps aching? Why was he puking in the rain, I wonder? But yeah, as for what Hohenheim was saying to Pinako, I wonder what exactly this future event would be. He said, what exactly did he say? Something awful is going to happen in this country soon. Yeah, I mean, that could be whatever. It does feel like, Pinako's right, it does feel like there's always some bad shit that's going on. Whatever it is, I'm sure it involves the military or the sins or whatever. Bad guys doing bad things, killing humans and all that business. Yeah, as this show goes, you know, like we get some answers, some leads to how we can get the body back, the body's back, Al's body, you know, but then we're just introduced with these more mysteries, like this coming event that Hohenheim's alluding to, and then whatever this promise that Trisha was supposed to keep. Whatever Hohenheim's working on in general, I'm sure it's to prevent whatever this catastrophe is going to be, or it's just something awful. It makes it sound like it's going to be of large scale. Of course, it's great to see Izumi again, you know it. And it's nice that they got that little bit of, I guess, closure. They didn't resurrect their baby just to have it die all over again. Like, that is pretty dark, and it's something that I didn't really consider in all this, that aspect of it. Like, yeah, you brought them back just to turn them into this. I mean, I did consider that. It's just like, for the bait, like, I don't know, it would be horribly traumatizing for that reason also, as a mother or as, you know, a child trying to bring back a family member. And then Al, I like what Al's arc has been, you know, because he has come across all these different kinds of people who've also lost their bodies in different ways, and how they've, like, he's gotten along with them, he's fought with them, and they are just also people, and that's something that he's been struggling with, his identity in this, like, in the state that he's in, you know. He even, like, was wondering if he was ever really real. Like, he's been going through it, man, and I'm glad that he was able to find some sort of self-acceptance, but of course, it's like, it's still painful for him, and he wants his body back, you know, of course. Both of them have been dealing with a lot of guilt, and it's been this consistent thing throughout the series so far, and I like that they've been able to, they've had talks about it before, but this feels like finally a kind of a breakthrough for both of them, you know. Pretty positive vibes going on here, and I'm glad that they are finally, looks like they can finally share this burden together. And, you know, even Winry can pick up on the the newfound confidence that is exuding from Ed here. One thing that I'll say though, like this is like a tiny little I guess critique that I've got, and it's like it's not anything to do with the story. It's just like the show is the OST sometimes is really out of place. It doesn't fit the scene. I feel a lot of the time for like when this was a manga, what the scene, the vibe, and like the kind of intensity that the scene is going for. I think the music often betrays that. That's in my personal opinion. Like it's like this was a very like a lot of parts of Ed and Elle's conversation here was probably meant to be a little bit more tender, you know, and reflective, but it was like this. The music that they have playing is really like loud and intense, and it just doesn't fit. I find it like really it happens a lot in this show, and it like messes with me. It's nothing crazy. It's just you know I'm really aware of it. So that's one of my only complaints that I've had with this series so far, and it's so minor. It's just a nitpick, you know. But this was a great episode, and it gave me answers like I've been wanting for so long. Feels good, you know. And I'm excited to get more. I just want more, and I want to watch this series more. I do intend to upload. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I think I want to be uploading this at least twice a week. I will always try to get at least one out for sure. I'll try, but you know, things just happen, and things have kind of been complicated lately for me, and so it fell behind. But now that I've kind of put a hold for now on Sakamoto Days, I do want to focus more on this show because it deserves it. I've neglected it too many times, you know. I should be way further along than this, and I need to be, you know. I need to get these answers and spend more time with these characters and everything. I do love this show, and so yeah. Looking forward to the next episode. I hope to see you there. Thank you again. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop a comment, all that good stuff. It helps. And yeah, that's it from me. All right, take care. Peace.